Hello and warm welcome to all of you. Today I am here with the part 3 of history chapter number 3, Nationalism in India. Dear student, in previous lecture we had already discussed about the Rowlatt Act of 1919. The Rowlatt Act 1919 was passed by Imperial Legislative Council despite the united opposition of Indian members. We discussed that Rowlatt Act was passed by Imperial Legislative Council without consultation of Indian members. This act gave the government enormous power to repress political activities and allow the detention of political prisoners without trial for 2 years. As a result of this, British government got enormous power. They pick up all the leaders from Amritsar. Gandhiji were not allowed to enter in Delhi. So people started to oppose this act by hartal. Shops were closed down by the people. Rallies were organized by the people. So this way people started to oppose it. Even people attacked on government buildings, post offices, railway stations. On the other hand, by this Rowlatt Act of 1919, it gave government enormous power to suppress this revolutionary activity. And the most important step of this act, they imposed martial law in Delhi. Now here what do we mean by this martial law? Actually it means a military rule. At a time of revolutionary activity or at a time of war situation, government imposed this martial law. So martial law was imposed and General Dyer took the command. And then after the infamous Jallianwala Bagh tragedy happened. So till here we had already discussed in the previous lecture. Now today we are going to learn about this Jallianwala Bagh tragedy. Martial law was imposed and General Dyer took the command. On 13 April, the infamous Jallianwala Bagh incident took place. When martial law was imposed by the British government, and then after on 13 April 1919, the infamous means with bad reputation, Jallianwala Bagh tragedy happened. Now this Jallianwala Bagh, it is a very important place in the freedom struggle of India. And as I told you earlier, in map question, in board exam, 2 marks map question will be asked from the same chapter, Nationalism in India. I will give you later on about this, but Jallianwala Bagh is one such event which is very important for the purpose of map. So on 13 April 1919, Jallianwala Bagh incident took place. On the day, a large crowd gathered in the enclosed ground of Jallianwala Bagh. On 13 April 1919, large crowd, they gathered at Jallianwala Bagh, and this Bagh was covered by the fence, covered by the wall from all sides. These crowds, they gathered there for the celebration of Baisakhi festival. Some came to protest against the government new repression measure. Others had come to attend the annual Baisakhi fair. Whatever the crowd was gathered as Jallianwala Bagh, some of them, they came with the purpose to oppose the new measures of British government, and many others they came to celebrate, to participate in the celebration of annual festival Baisakhi. They came there for the celebration of Baisakhi festival. Being from outside the city, many villagers were unaware of martial law that had imposed. In Amritsar, martial law was imposed. So many people, they were unaware of martial law. They were outsiders. They were not the residents of Amritsar. They had no idea about this martial law imposed in Amritsar. So many of them, they came to take part in celebration of Baisakhi festival. Dyer entered the area, blocked the exit point and opened fire on the crowd, killing hundreds. When people were busy in the celebration of Baisakhi festival, they were participating in Baisakhi fair. At the same time, General Dyer came with the troops, came with the policemen, and he blocked all the exit of Jallianwala Bagh. And without giving any warning to the people, he started firing, open firing on innocent people. In this open firing, thousands of people were killed by this General Dyer and his troops. His object, as he declared later, was to produce a moral effect to create in the mind of Satyagrahis a feeling of terror and awe. Later on, after this incident, he declared that whatever he did in Jallianwala Bagh, by this incident, he wanted to create a moral effect of terror and fear in the mind of Satyagrahi people of India. So he just wanted to create the terror and fear in the mind of these Satyagrahi people. So there was no other actually exit. Whatever the exits were there, he blocked all the exits, and without giving them any warning, he started firing on these innocent people. And in this firing, he started firing with his troops. So thousands of people were killed. And this he did only just as a purpose of creating fear and terror in the mind of these Satyagrahi people. Now whatever the reaction then after, what reaction will came by the Indian people, we will see. As the news of Jallianwala Bagh spread, crowd took to the streets. In many North Indian towns, there was strife, clashes with the police and attack on government buildings. When the news of Jallianwala Bagh tragedy, Jallianwala Bagh massacre spread into north part of India, so crowd from many towns of north part of India, they coming out of their home and they started to oppose this Jallianwala Bagh tragedy with the strikes. At many places, there was a clash between a crowd and police. Even people attacked on government buildings. The government responded with brutal repression, seeking to humiliate and terrorize people. Satyagrahis were forced to drop their roses on the ground. So when the reaction of the people became more strong, on the other hand, government also started to take very strict action on these Satyagrahi people. At many places, some cruel steps taken by this British government So some such steps are Satyagrahis were forced to rub their noses on the ground. As a punishment, they took part in his opposition of Jallianwala Bagh tragedy. They came out of their home and they opposed. So because of it, they were forced to rub their noses on the ground. Even crawl on the street, they were given punishment to crawling into the street and do salam to all sides. Even they had to do salam, they had to salute all the sides, all the British officers, all the British soldiers. People were flogged and villages were bombed. Even they were given the punishment of flogging. Some people, they were given the punishment of flogging. Flogging means they were beaten with the help of whip. Whip actually we are using to control the horses. So they were given the punishment of flogging, means they were beaten with the help of whip. Even at some villages were bombed, means in some villages they dropped the bomb. Example of this are around Gujranwala in Punjab, now in Pakistan. Some villages in the Pakistan region, Gujranwala region, nowadays in Pakistan. So some villages of this Gujranwala region were bombed by the British Army. Seeing violence spread, Mahatma Gandhi ji called the movement. When violence was spread, so Mahatma Gandhi ji decided to call off this movement. So actually the opposition of Rowlatt Act was started by Indian people, but when Indian people also actually used non-violent, they used also some violent form. They attacked on the British officers, they attacked on the government offices. So because of it, Mahatma Gandhi ji decided to call off this movement to oppose the Rowlatt Satyagraha. Dear student, with this, today I would like to conclude my lecture. Inshallah, we will meet again very soon in the next lecture. Thank you very much for your cooperation.